I always thought I knew my wife, but that illusion shattered the night she said those words. I can leave him anytime. He's just my wallet. We were sitting in our favorite restaurant celebrating our fifth anniversary. I had just taken her hand, smiling, oblivious to the venom hidden in her tone. I froze, the words echoing like a slap across my face. My heart didn't just break, it recalibrated. In that instant, I realized I didn't just need to confront her. I needed to show her what underestimating me would cost. For months, I had endured her shallow complaints, the "I deserve more" lectures, the constant nagging, the subtle digs whenever I spent money wisely or saved for the future. I wasn't naive. I had noticed her glances at luxury cars, designer handbags, and socialites she wanted to emulate. But hearing her admit it, so casually, so arrogantly, was a revelation. I didn't storm out. I didn't yell. I smiled. A cold, controlled smile. "You're right," I said. "I'm just a wallet, and wallets can vanish." That night, I made a plan. Not impulsive revenge fueled by anger, but a slow, precise dismantling of her sense of security. First, I disappeared. I stopped answering her calls and texts. I took a short business trip, or so she thought. In reality, I vanished into a world she didn't know existed. One where I had quietly invested in ventures she never cared about, acquired assets she never noticed, and amassed wealth far beyond what she ever imagined. She thought she was free. She thought she had won when I stopped answering. She didn't see me building a life that made me untouchable, financially and emotionally. I watched from the shadows as her pride slowly crumbled. Friends she bragged to about me started questioning her choices. Opportunities she chased without me didn't fulfill her. She realized too late that a man she considered just money could become a force she couldn't touch. Months later, I returned, not as the same man she scorned, but as someone she couldn't ignore. I had transformed, not just in appearance, but in status. She was stunned. At first, there was disbelief, then fear. The very arrogance she had worn like armor now made her shrink. We met at the restaurant where she had delivered her cruel verdict. She looked at me as if I were a stranger. The glimmer in her eyes had vanished. You're different," she stammered, her voice barely a whisper. I leaned forward, calm and controlled, and whispered the words she would never forget. "You were right. I was just your wallet. But wallets can leave, and they don't always come back." She tried to reach for me, to apologize, to manipulate, but the moment had passed. I wasn't the man she could use. I had no attachment, no dependence, no weakness she could exploit. I walked away, leaving her in a swirl of shock and regret, a lesson carved into her memory forever. The revenge wasn't public humiliation. It wasn't theft or scandal. It was far more powerful. It was invisibility, patience, and transformation. It was proving that underestimating someone because of money isn't just wrong. It can be catastrophic. Sometimes I wonder if she learned anything. Probably not. But I didn't need her to. My life had become everything she thought she wanted, and yet she had no place in it. The ultimate revenge is not in making someone suffer, it's in making them irrelevant. And for her, I had perfected it.